What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another update with Pork Chop. It's Monday, which means it's going to be channel talk. But if you guys watched any of those football games this weekend, whew, those were some good football games. So anyway, I guess we'll talk more about that. Not this week, but next week, whenever Chris and I are doing our Super Bowl edition of the Chop and Birds Weekly NFL podcast. We always take a break during Pro Bowl because there's really no reason that there should be a podcast talking about the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl is kind of useless, but I'm not going to go on a tangent about it. I'm not going to go on a tangent about it. Don't go on a tangent about it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, so I stayed up way too late last night doing stuff for the channel, and that was editing the Lickitung Run. I got the first 4 edited and in the can. I have 15 episodes recorded. So my math tells me that I have to edit 11 more and record 3 more. And then edit 3 more on top of that. So that excites me a lot, because this was something that I was like, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to have time to do it. I'm not going to be able to do these installments the way that I want to, and it's going to fall by the wayside like a few other things have done on this channel. Unfortunately, some have been, resurrected and reared their heads again, but other things just straight up got canceled, and I have no plans to redo any of that stuff. But regardless, I just started, and boy am I in for a treat. I broke down Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I broke it down to what I want to do per installment. Like, I looked up all the missions and all the side stuff and all the hidden packages and the asset missions and the gangs, like, just stuff like that. I looked that up and I was like, whoo-wee. Because that's originally what I did for Grand Theft Auto 3, is I was like, oh, it'll be 25 installments, no big deal. It'll be fine. And then that turned into 40. And I think that Vice City is going to be pretty much the exact same thing, if not a little bit more, because there's a little bit more to do in Vice City than there was in Grand Theft Auto 3. So I love the game. I really don't mind playing the game. I even have the locations, which I did this for 3, but my map recognition for 3 is not the same as it is for Vice City. Vice City is a map that I pretty much know backwards and forwards and blindfolded and all that stuff. Grand Theft Auto 3, that was legitimately the first time I ever played through that game. Vice City and San Andreas are the 2 games in that franchise where I can do the map. Like, oh, I need to go here, cool, I'll go over there. Oh, I need to go to over here, yeah, I know exactly where that is. Luckily, I think it was San Andreas that started the waypoints, the custom waypoints. So that was always helpful. Vice City, I don't think, has the waypoints. It just says, okay, you are here on the map and here's where you need to go. Unlike Grand Theft Auto 3, which had no map at all, which I'm glad that they fixed that for Vice City. But because my wife and my Vice wife, Jess, were playing video games the other night, and I was like, oh, well, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go edit some stuff. And I was editing the podcast, and that took me 2.5 seconds. So I'm like, all right, well, they're going to be playing for a while, so what do I want to do? And I'm like, well, I kind of already started working on a episode by episode of what I want to do in Vice City. So screw it, I might as well finish it. So that's what I did, is I came up with, well, part 1, I want to do this, part 2, I want to do this, 3, 4, all the way to, I ran out of numbers. I just was like, okay, if I do this, then I have to do this. If I have to do this mission, then I absolutely have to do this mission. So I got to go back and renumber it and reorganize it, because there is a certain pattern that I want to follow for the gameplay. and some installments are going to be 30 to 45 minutes, I'm assuming, and other installments are going to be like 10 to 12, and then there's probably going to be one or two that are dead set like 8 minutes long. That's just how it goes with the game, and I'm actually really excited to start that. And I probably, because I didn't have access to it at the time because I was actually in my office, but if I had the PS4 in my office, which I don't, I have it in the bedroom, I would have done the updated roster for the Dallas Aggies, which I am also getting involved with that. I'm getting that wrapped up hopefully here within the next week or so. I'm focusing in on the Lickitung right now, so I will as soon as I get that done, then I'm immediately going to go into the Dallas Aggies and immediately go into the Toronto Huskies next season, which I already told my QB Michael. I already told him that some of the details of what I'm going to do for the new season, and he seemed to approve of it, and I'm really excited to do that. And I will just hope and pray that it goes the way that I hope it's going to go, because I'm making some modifications. I'm making some different slider moves. I'm doing a few other things, and I mean, I won't disclose every detail. I will save some to the imagination and some for a surprise, but I am really excited about the Huskies this year. Like I told Michael, I said, hope we go for a three-peat. A three-peat would actually be kind of cool if we can do that. You know, my Los Angeles Lakers have done it multiple times throughout their franchise, and it'd be kind of cool if, like, my Lakers, just like my Huskies, hopefully can get a three-peat as well, because that's pretty freaking awesome. And I'm really excited about that. And past that, I'm not really looking to do anything for right now besides, you know, prepping for Vice City. Vice City is probably gonna be the last game I'm going to focus on for right now. I mean, it's only January and Vice City's coming out in June, so I am just gonna get all my ducks in a row before I let them just go march down the parade or whatever the ducks do, go float on the pond. I don't know. Anyway, you come up with your own analogy. But regardless, I am getting things in motion, getting things worked on, the gaming aspect of the channel, and hope you guys come along for the ride. Key words here today are regardless. I don't know. Just put regardless as the keyword, as the keyword, and the homework question is, which game are you most excited for coming up? Lickitung, Huskies next season, the Dallas Aggies, Vice City. Which one of those 4 games are you excited to see the most? And let me know down below. Sorry, I got to cut this short, guys. I got to run a few errands before I go home. But regardless, I hope you, again, there's that word. Regardless, I hope you guys have a kick-ass week. Weekend Warriors, congratulations, you made it. Those of us that have to work throughout the week, yeah, it's Monday. What else you want me to say? Anyway, guys, always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.